Hey guys, this is Eddie. Welcome to the brand new YouTube channel for JPTC. For this first video, I'm going to show you guys and teach you how to do the fast catch trick. If this is your first time hearing about it, this is something that in my opinion I think everyone should know. Even if you don't use it every day or don't use it often, it's really something that it makes the game more enjoyable, it makes it a lot faster to play. So kind of just give like a rundown of what this video will be. Starting off with, this is not cheating by any means. I know very few people do consider this to be cheating. I consider this, and it is considered an exploit. The difference between an exploit and cheating is that this is not in the terms of service. This by no means does it say in the terms of service that you cannot use two hands to play. And this is exactly what this is. The fast catch is you have to use two hands. So it's definitely not cheating. This is something that's been around for over a year and a half now. I can't really say who is the one to start it or made it known, but I do remember that the first community day that we had where the fast catch was a thing was for Charmander, and then after Charmander I believe was Larvitar, and that's when a lot of people started picking it up, and the people that did pick it up realized that how much faster and how much more effective it is to play this way. It is faster, like I said, and I'll be showing you a video on the difference between playing conventionally and playing with the fast catch trick, and you'll see that it can be up to 75% faster. This is ideal for community days. You can certainly use it for anything. At this point, I play the game exclusively doing the fast catch trick. It's very few times the times that I catch and wait and go through the entire animation. This can also be done after raids and Team Rocket battles, although it's not really recommended. A lot of people don't know that you can do the fast catch trick for any Pokemon spawn. This by no means is a guaranteed catch. This technique is not much different than catching a Pokemon conventionally. The only difference is that you're skipping through the animation of the ball wiggling and then going to the screen where you see the Pokemon stats and then going back to the overworld map. So this is definitely not a guaranteed catch. Very much like the GO Plus. The difference between the GO Plus and the fast catch is the GO Plus. If you don't catch it on the first ball, it does run away. The fast catch, if you don't catch it the first time, that does not mean that the Pokemon runs away. Okay, so in these two videos, we're going to see the difference between playing conventionally and playing the fast catch. We're going to see on the left hand side, it's going to be the fast catch trick, and on the right hand side, it's going to be the regular animation going through. And as I play it through, you'll see the timestamp on the top on each screen, so you can see exactly how much faster one is than the other. So as it starts up, you can see that they're both starting at the same time. I'm spinning the ball, flicking it, and at the time that the left hand side screen hits the Pokemon, it stops at 5.88. Meanwhile, the one on the right hand side still keeps going, and it goes to 19.48 seconds. So that's a difference of, you can almost catch 4 Pokemon with the fast catch trick in the amount of time that it takes you to catch one Pokemon conventionally. So this is going to be a graphical tutorial on how to do the fast catch trick. A lot of tutorials that I've seen online, it's kind of hard to follow just because there's so much going on. You're using both hands. It's kind of difficult to explain. It's a lot easier to show in person. So I'm going to do my best here to kind of do it in a graphical way. So hopefully you won't get confused. And this will be slowed down, obviously. When you get to the point where you feel comfortable enough to doing the fast catch trick where it's like second nature, you can do it fast enough where you can do the entire thing in under 5 seconds. So it can be very, very quick. This can be done whether you're left-handed or right-handed. This is just going to be flipped if you're left-handed. So this is all going to be geared towards right-handed players. Assuming you are right-handed, you're going to take your left finger and you're going to touch and keep pressed down on the Pokeball circular tray on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And with that still held down, you're going to slide it over to the left hand side and keep your finger right above the berry tray on the bottom left hand side. So you're going to leave that finger there. You're not going to take it off. And then with your right hand, throw however you're going to throw, whether you're going to spin the ball or you're going to throw it directly. You throw after you see the animation of the Pokeball hitting the Pokemon and going into the Pokeball. At that point, you can release your left hand finger from that tray you're going to see the bottom tray show up for the Pokeballs. And now you're going to tap down in the middle of the screen to get rid of that tray. And now what happens in the top left-hand corner, you're going to see the flee button show up. So you're going to click that, and once you click that, you'll be back to the main screen. So this is going to be a live action, kind of exactly how the graphical tutorial was. This is going to be me doing it, so you can see exactly how my finger placements are. You certainly don't have to do it the same way that I do it. You can use your index finger, or you can use your thumb. For me, I find it quicker to just throw with thumb and to hold down with my left thumb. So you can see here, I'm doing exactly how the graphical tutorial was. Is I'm holding down the tray in the bottom right hand corner. I'm sliding over to the left. I'm not letting go, because if I do, then the tray shows up. Then I can't throw. So then, again, I slide over with my left finger on the right tray over to the left. I spin and I throw with my right hand. As soon as I hit the Pokemon, I can let go of the tray. The tray shows up. I tap the middle of the screen and I run away. So now if I tap back on that Rattata that I just tried catching, you see a little red banner come up from the top, and it says the Pokemon couldn't be found, 68. So that error 68, that error is telling you that the Pokemon that you were clicking on is no longer on the map. So that means one of two things: either A, it ran away, or B, you caught it already. So whether it's one or the other, it doesn't matter. That Pokemon is gone. It's totally possible that the Pokemon can run away after the first throw, but there is no difference than if it would have ran away when you were doing the regular catch. But one way you can check is by going into your recently caught or your recent Pokemon, and if it's there, obviously you caught it. If it's not, it ran away. There is one pretty big error to look out for when you're doing the fast catch, and this really only shows up, or at least I've only ever noticed it, on Pokemon that are spawned or have spawned from an Incense. This would be whether you're using an Incense, or if you are opened in a Meltan box, or if you encounter a Smeargle, because a Smeargle is a spawn that you only see, no one else would see it on the screen. It's not like a lure, because for a lure, that Pokemon shows up for everyone else as well. That error that you get, and you'll see as I play this through, I bury the Smeargle, not because I have to, but because I want to show you guys something, and you'll see it when the error pops up. So I throw, do the fast catch, run away, go back to the overworld screen, and then if I click on the Smeargle again, you'll notice that the berry is still being held by Smeargle. So now, if I try to throw, he'll run away after the first ball. So now what the error is doing is that any Pokemon that has spawned from an Incense, it will keep reappearing in your overworld map until you go through the entire catch animation. Or if you already know you caught it, you can just keep walking and forget about it. But that error is only ever going to happen on Pokemon that have spawned from an Incense. And going back to the berry that the Pokemon was holding, that's kind of like an indicator if you're doing Community Day, because you're moving so fast. If you bury a Pokemon, if you do the fast catch, and then you run away and you click on it to see if you caught it, and you don't know if it came from your Incense, you don't know it came from a lure, you don't know if it came from the wild. If you go back into the catch screen and it's still holding your berry, then that means that the Pokemon is gone. You either caught it or it ran away, but it's gone. This last bit of video is going to be the fast catch in action, or the speed at that I usually play at. So I'm going to let this play through, and I'll kind of just give commentary as I'm going. So I'm clicking on the Spearow, left thumb on the right tray, slide over to the left, click, click, click with my right, go to the next one. This is a pretty big Cherum, 1125, so I'm going to bury it. I'm going to switch the ball. Kind of messed up there. Throw again, click, run away, go to the Coughing, same thing. Grab a Great Ball, throw, tap, tap, run away. And the last one here is going to be this Taillow. Again, fast catch, tap, 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 run away. That's it, we're done. So obviously, once you get to the point where you feel comfortable enough to do this fast catch really, really fast, you can read the Pokemon, because you don't always want to just throw and not bury a Pokemon. encounter, say, a 10 CP Pidgey, you can probably just get away from just throwing a regular Pokeball, and that'll be it. If you encounter something a little bigger, like maybe like 1,000 CP, and you probably want to bury it first, or choose a more weighted ball. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was informative for those that haven't heard about the Fast Catch trick or haven't used it before. Hopefully this changes your mind and helps you enjoy the game a little more. It's definitely something that should be known if you're trying to grind Stardust or XP or just Pokemon in general. So I hope you guys have fun with it, and thank you. See you next time.